Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, a man of wisdom, the embodiment of knowledge, and on the vertex of it a true exemplar of humanity. Born in the divine place of Rameswaram, APJ Abdul Kalam inherited generosity since his birth. From selling newspapers to being the people's president, this altruistic man probably has zero haters. Dr. APJ Kalam was the 11th President of India and served the chair from 2002 to 2007. During his 5 years regime as President, he outstandingly broke all the records by interacting with almost 500,000 people. He preferred igniting the mind of people with his uncontaminated vision and words. APJ Abdul Kalam was such a person who has his influence on every single person regardless of their age, religion, and gender. Don't declare holiday on my death. Instead work an extra day if you really love me, said Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who was people's president of a country where there are too many political holidays on birth and death anniversaries of leaders both at central and state level, including like birth anniversaries of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and Mahatma Gandhi. Earlier the UP government, then led by Akhilesh Yadav in the year, even declared holiday on the death anniversary of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Every great leader always called people for hard work. Therefore, best tribute to great leaders is to declare their birth and death anniversaries as extra work day by increasing office hours by half an hour on those special days. Such a bold announcement quoting Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam will not attract political resistance in name of vote bank politics. The system will automatically stop unholy political demands coming to declare such holidays for birth and death anniversaries of more and more leaders. There is no second thought to the fact that Kalam was one of the best presidents and scientists. His achievements and contribution to India are priceless. From bestowing the nation in the establishment of the first indigenous hovercraft to the flourishing launching of Agni and Prithvi missiles. From introducing the satellite launch vehicle program to supervising the Pokhran to explosions as the chief of DRDO, Dr. Kalam has made India proud of incalculable achievements. 1. Great dreams of great dreamers are always transcended. His saying simply signifies how ardent he was towards the dream of people. He loved those who had dreams. Pouring all his range of affirmative views, the legend always encouraged dreamers. So if you have a dream, my friend, never give up. 2. If you fail, never give up, because fail means first attempt in learning. When he talked about dreams, he ensured to redeem it too. APJ Abdul Kalam once quoted, "Failure means the first attempt of learning. Rejection, failure, falling down, it's all a form of the learning process." Oftentimes, we feel disheartened with the failures, but this quote is surely something we must fix in our minds. 3. Don't take rest after your first victory, because if you fail in the second, more lips are waiting to say that your first victory was just luck. Sometimes, success peeks up at our head. In that case, we might develop overconfidence in ourselves, eventually resulting in coming to the down. Kalam always envisioned having a balanced mind. If you have achieved your goals, don't stop and take a nap, rather, make it more and more so that people crave to have your success. On the contrary, if you fail, there are many lips ready to criticizing your success as luck and not hard work. 4. If you want to shine like a sun, first burn like a sun. At present, people have tended to grow impatient. We are not poised towards our ambition. Remember, success comes to those who work hard, and success is a hoard that requires a long haul. In the voyage to our success destination, we need to cross the aisle of the uphill battle. 5. Love your job but don't love your company, because you don't know when your company stops loving you. These words of Kalam hits hard. Companies are unpredictable. So you must be devoted to your work, but you should not love your company to the fullest, because when they reinstate, it hurts to the core. Therefore, one must love their job but at the same time must not be blindfolded by loving the company with every ounce of emotions. 6. Look at the sky. We are not alone. The whole universe is friendly to us and conspires only to give the best to those who dream and work. God helps those who have the spark of living the dream. There are millions of people competing for just a thing. In those circumstances, the universe conspires only to those who are genuinely en routing to their goals. Making an identity among the hustling mob is difficult but not impossible. 7. All of us do not have equal talent. But all of us have an equal opportunity to develop our talents. One more problem that we need to mend right away is we mourn for not having the things. But according to Kalam, we should instead work on that. We may not have an equal amount of talent. It is an attribute that varies from person to person. Thus, ignoring the fact of what we don't have, we need to embark on the opportunities that are knocking on our doors. Simple living and high thinking of Dr. Kalam. Kalam was one such generous president who ignored no mails and messages. He ensured replying to all the emails he received. Not only did he make sure to reply, but also addressed the cards and notes received from school students. Shouldn't we all acquire this quality of this great-hearted man? Also, when he was elected as the President of India, he had been offered all the luxurious that a fabled leader is supposed to get, but the gerent man refused all the extravagance and leisure of Rashtrapati Bhavan. He just asked for some books and a room to stay in. The integrity of the President Kalam is beyond modesty. In his entire life, he didn't own a television. He chose to wake up at early 6 to 7 a.m. When he died, he left no will. The only things left were books, veena, CD players, and a laptop. This Bharat Ratna has also written various books, including the very popular Wings of Fire and Ignited Minds.
We should know how to handle, not only how to handle the success, how to handle the failures. Particularly you are in the management environment, I want the young people to understand how to manage the failure. Because any task you do, you have to come across problem. Problem should not become the captain of the individual or the project chief. The project chief should become the captain of the problems and defeat the problem and succeed. Learning gives creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. Knowledge makes you great. History has proven that those who dare to imagine the impossible are the ones who break all the human limitations. In every field of human endeavor, whether science, medicine, sports, arts or technology, the names of the people who imagined the impossible are engraved in our history. by breaking the limits of their imagination, they change the world. You take C.V. Raman, you take Newton, you take Einstein, you take Chandrasekhar. By breaking the limits of their imagination, they change the world. If you want to be discoverers, if you want to be innovators, I am going to give you what type of characteristic you must have. Invention and discoveries have emanated from creative minds that have been constantly working and imagining the outcome. The telephone, he was imagining the outcome in the mind. With imaging and constant effort, all the forces of the universe work for that inspired mind, thereby leading to invention discoveries.
Sir, I would like to hear from you a few tips for the upcoming generation to succeed in life.
Well, succeeding life, I have already told you.
Yes, sir.
You have to do 4 things, okay? Number 1, great aim.
Great aim.
I will have great aim.
I will have great aim.
I will
continuously acquire knowledge.
continuously acquire knowledge.
I will do hard work.
I will do hard work.
I will persevere
I will persevere
and succeed.
and succeed.
Okay, that's the mantra.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
You have many accomplishments. You've written books. You've served as president. You're an aerospace engineer. You've been a professor. But you say the title you like best is the title of teacher. Why is that?
You know, I had a teacher when I was a young boy, 10 years boy, wartime, the Second World War going on. At that time, I used to see in my class, 5th class teacher, in science teacher, he entered the classroom and we used to see the radiation of knowledge from him. When he enters the classroom, my teacher, I see radiation of purity of life. And the way he taught, my dream got shaped. What should be my way of life? He is the person, the teacher gave me the vision of my life when I was a young fellow. Now a teacher has got a fantastic opportunity to grow minds, to enrich the minds and give the dreams to the young people and nurture the dreams with them, and they will become a great human being. Sometime they will become better than you, but better than the teacher. So that opportunity you have.
I will have great aim. I will continuously acquire knowledge. I will do hard work. I will persevere and succeed.